PC style, one of them, analog style, no digital click-clacks, it's actually fully analog. Thompson might be good for your videos, I don't know, probably not because you're USB, not old school, but it's there. Here's one I know someone's gonna love. Video switcher, between 4 video sources. All the VGA connectors on the back. Got a whole bag of about 5 VGA kind of extension-y type cables there. This one did have AT old school keyboard switches. Got the adapter connectors here so you can use PS2 instead. Of course it's just one of the two, you can have either a mouse or a keyboard plugged in, but not both. So good for servers with keyboards but no mices maybe, or you know, don't use them if you want, just for video. 4 sources, any takers. Hey. Okay, right here I've got a MP3 player kit that doesn't work that I attempted to make back in the mid-90s. It comes with no warranty, no idea what to do with it, but maybe good for stealing some pieces off. Yeah, I might blog about that one because that's an interesting backstory, but yeah, one of those. I've got 2 FM transmitter kits, stereo FM transmitter kits. I believe they're both identical, but the instructions for both of them are in there anyway, so anyone who wants to make iPod adapters, one of them I used to use with the MPEG, but yeah, don't want them anymore, so someone might want to be elite. They might need a little bit of tidy up to get going, but anyone who knows what an FM transmitter is probably could fix it. DVD burner, someone's got to want one of that, surely. No idea exactly what state it's in. As far as I know, it works fine, but you know, all the stuff's what you see is what you might get. How about a heatsink for a Duron, or probably an Athlon as well, I guess. Yeah, I'll say Athlon as well. This one's been modded a bit. So it's a nice copper heatsink, and I've adapted it with a special adapter to put a 80mm fan instead of a 60 or 55 or whatever it had on it. It just goes in like that, and got a dirty fast fan on it, so you could overclock for Africa. Noisy little bastard, but boy does it cool. I have a cable here which is for a GeForce 4, I think, maybe earlier. Back before they put the S-Video and composite out on the back of the card, they used proprietary connector. Fucking stupid, but someone might want it. Yeah, it's stupid. Adapter cable for a Kenwood stereo to give you auxiliary inputs. Good little bit that. That's the other half to the MP3 player that never worked properly. Could be useful for someone on an iPod or something. I have a VGA to Sun screen, a Sun CRT connector. I'll have to look up again. I'll probably blog about that one, but it's so you can plug in a Sun screen into a VGA PC. You know. Yeah, that connector I actually had to pull off a Sun motherboard, but hey, got the connector. So, I haven't got the Sun screen anymore, but someone might have use for that. Right, MacGyver's in and out there. Thompson thinking of you, Nick maybe you as well. One of you guys might want one of these. It's a door lock with a reed switch on the back, so you can actuate it and open it, you know, remotely or however electronically you want to be. It's got a little stats on it, 12 volt DC to open and close, so pretty straightforward. Good for you know, remote entry. I have a SCSI bundle here. Now, Tomo, you've got my old scanner, I believe, and this is the other half to that. It's got a SCSI cable that you can use instead of USB, but I mean, what, I'm not so sure. It's got a PCI SCSI card, which is actually quite a nice SCSI card back in the day, so that, and there's also a 10-speed CD burner that goes with the SCSI card. So try and get rid of that as a pack. Doesn't really need to go with the scanner, but I'll leave the cable in there in case someone has some other device.
Fair enough.
Got a stack of PCI network cards and one ISA network card, just in case. Yeah, so if you want any of those, I assume they're probably all 100 megabit, but you never can tell with these kind of things. A couple of old hard drives, 10 gigabyte ones. Some old school connectors that no one really uses. A bag of cables, power cables, standard, kettle, jug, IEC, whatever you want to call them. There's probably a couple of other assorted power cords in there for good measure. Take the whole bag, please. A bag full of fans and then the occasional heatsink. All the different sizes there. Modder's dream come true. Anything you want cooled, that bag could do it somehow. So again, take the whole bag, please. The whole bag. Okay, got another bag of extension cables. I'm pretty sure they're all extension cables. So they can be used for COM or parallel. I think because they're straight through, but check them first, guys. Another bag of power adapters. All sorts of different sizes and stuff there. Most of them are kind of 5 to 12 volt kind of area. Good for, you know, all your tech types. You know what they're for. Got a stack of these wall blocks, which also have Cat 5 plugs on them. Back to when I cabled in one of the flats, I was excitable enough, you might say. Nick, thanks for your help. We cabled up my house with proper Cat 5 cabling into every room, cables under the house and all that. Pretty cool, but now I got me fucked and just ghetto tape it to the floor because it's easier. So yeah, there's half a dozen of those. Nick, I think you might have even bought those, so if you want them, just let me know. What else have we got? There's a whole box of what I'm giving away as a bundle. The Hacker's Delight, or Modder's Delight, you might say. It's just bits of metal, hard drive, chassis, bits of cable, that kind of stuff. Basically, it's my old parts bin for metal work. Included in it are a stack of things like plates for computers and the little back cover for PC slots, and there's a few of the motherboard, what do you call them? Those kind of things. So yeah, let me get a sweep over that kind of stuff. Cables, bits of CD, 3.5-inch drive slots. Comes take one, take them all. There's also a printer, Epson Stylus, Color 800. Comes with a ream of paper, got some nice stuff in the paper there. It's, I think I put these some premium paper and some CD sticker type things. Power cable, I can probably hook up a power cable from that bag. There's also Princess's old shitty printer, but I'm sure that her printer works. It was a DeskJet 600. Hers is black and white.